Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play Game Dev Tycoon with me, Alfapiomega. Now, Game Dev Tycoon is, as the name kinda hints, a game about developing games. I was kinda critical to this genre of games, but after picking it up on Steam Summer Sale, I have to admit I was caught by the heart and by other parts of my body into playing it more than I would like. I gave it about a couple of hours, did not finish it, but now I'm going to restart it and take you guys with me through the journey. Now, a couple of things that I would like to mention first. Game Dev Tycoon is kinda simple and may seem very easy. On the other hand, there are certain bad steps that you can take which will throw you into a spiral of, well, I would say bad choices which will pile up and destroy your company in the long run. So even though it may seem that it's easy to play it, it is also easy to lose it. So I'm going to hope that this is not going to happen to us. Second thing, I really like that the Game Dev Tycoon pretty much shows you all it is right from the beginning, but adds layers over layers of complexity as time progresses. So we are going to see some major improvements over the time as we go. Now, I am going to explain a couple of things as we go, but as far as I know, there is no pause button in the game, so most of the time I will try to spend in the menu while explaining something, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm really not sure what else to say before we start. I won't do the tutorial, but I will be your tutorial because it's a bit too detailed for my taste at this point when I already played the game. So we will skip this one and get a welcoming message instead. Welcome to Game Dev Tycoon. In this business simulation, you have been transported back in time to start your very own game development company right at the beginning of the PC revolution. In the next 45 years, you can build your dream company, create best-selling games, gain fans, and become the leader of the market. Before you can start your adventure, you have to give your upcoming company a name. So the game has a very neat way how to deal with copyright. They change the names slightly. So instead of V, we get Blue. Instead of Xbox or GameCube, we get, what was it called? Games, or instead of GameSphere, we get Game. Oh, I'm not sure. Well, you will see. You can pretty much always guess what the original name was, because the picture that you will see will hint it, even without the slightly altered name. So I'm going to adhere to this, and I'm going to have Blue Bit Studios. And our company owner is going to be named Kenny McCormick. I hope this is how it's spelled. If not, I don't really care. We are going to be, yeah, the white guy with brown hairs. And we are going to have this nice outfit. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, I could play as girl. I never tried that. But she couldn't be named Kenny, so let's go with this. Unlock hints. This is another big thing in the game. It's based strictly on reality and on how modern games and, well, previous games work. So we will have some genres that go together, some genres that don't go together. I kinda, as I played it, picked up some of the mechanics of the game. However, I didn't pick up all of them. So I'm not going to take the hints with me. However, you will see that I base most of my decisions on how I perceive the game and how I would like to see the games created. So I don't really, even if I had extra hints, I probably wouldn't use them, and I'm still following the same path that I was when I was playing this blind. So would you like to import all previously gained hints into this game? No. And we need to choose a save slot. So I'm going to start with this one. You really want to override this game? Yes, I do. If you ever want to review the tutorial messages, then you can do so in the help menu. To access the help menu and other features such as saving, loading, and creating a game, simply press escape to access the main menu. Okay, now we are here. Tutorial. Congratulations, you have just started your very own game development company. At the moment your office is in a garage and you are the only employee, but don't worry, many successful businesses have started out this way. I'm pretty sure. Let's start developing your first game. Close this message and then click anywhere in the screen to bring up the action menu. Hey, did I pick up the tutorial? I don't want the tutorial. Goddamn, Alpha, what did you do? Great way how to start recording on my laptop. Anyways, we are going to start developing our first game. Yeah, I don't want the tutorial. Come on. Where can I get rid of the tutorial? I can't, I see. Maybe I could restart the game? Skip tutorial. Okay, maybe this time it will work. LOUD Studios. Kenny McCormick. Same dude. Unlock hints, no. Okay, now it works. Sorry guys, fail. Massive fail right at the start of the recording. Don't mind me, I'm just derping around. Anyways, as I was saying, we are going to start developing our first game. Now, in this game, time is of the essence. We have to be very careful what we do, because the technology and the market will always be one step ahead of us. And we have to be very careful about that, because if you don't follow the trend, you will get forgotten. So, before I really start developing our first game, you can see that we have 0 fans. It is year 1, month 1, week 1, already second part of week 1. So time really is moving forward. And we have cash of 70k. Whatever these are, I don't know. I'm gonna presume that they are dollars. They may be anything. It would be probably closer to me if I was thinking about them as euros, but whatever. So yeah, we got 0 fans. We haven't even started yet. Now, above here, you can see bugs, design, technology, and research points. Now, these will be important in about a second, and these are probably the most important part of the game interface and all, but I'll get to them as we start developing our game. So, game number 1. For every game, you need to do a couple of choices. First, we need to pick a platform. As this is, what did they say, 84? We have PC and G64 as our only 2 options. Now, as I'm a PC guy, I'm going to go with the PC. You can see that it has a slightly lower market share than the G64, but I'm going to go with it anyways because I like my PC. Most of the games I'm going to develop are for the PC. Later on, we will move and add some handheld devices, but for now, most things will end up on PC. Now we have to pick a genre. As you can see, there are 5 genres. We have action, adventure, RPG, simulation, and strategy. Later on, we will also add casual, but we need to research that one first. Now, I won't go with any of these yet, because first we need to pick a topic. Now, topics, in the beginning, you have only 4 topics. You can research more, you can research many more, but the starting one and the order in which they unlock is randomized every single time. So pray to God we have some nice topics, because otherwise we are screwed. Okay, not bad at all. Look, these are all the topics you can get, and we got racing, which can go well with simulation. We can go with prison, which is probably strategy and adventure genre. Alternate history is definitely a strategy topic and adventure topic, and horror is adventure. So, what are we going to start with? We could make a prison RPG. We're going to start with racing, and go with racing simulation. And you need to pick up a name or come up with a name for each of your games. You can keep going in game number 1, but that's no fun. So let's call this one. I'm going to always try to think of a game that's that I liked and that I played, and I'm going to slightly alter their names for this purpose. So what could we call the first one? You guys can guess if you guys can guess what game I am coming up with, but at this point I can't really think of. Oh, I got it. Crazy Wheels. Though this one this one wasn't really a simulation. That would be mainly adventure, I guess. But okay, Crazy Wheels. So anyone knows which game I'm thinking of? We're going to choose a couple of things now. We can either make it text-based, or we can use 2D graphics. I'm going with 2D graphics because racing game doesn't really fit text-based games. Okay, now several things happen. You could see the bubbles. The bubbles, by the way, that's how my girlfriend calls this game. She calls it the bubbles because she always just see me talking and playing this, and she sees the bubbles. So the bubbles go up into these categories. Bugs and research are random. Well, not random, but they're based on certain factors that we will get to later on. Bugs are bad, research points are great. Then we have 3 development stages, and as before we picked the graphics and stuff, we will have to go through these development stages and pick what we put our emphasis on. And depending on what we put our emphasis on, we will get design and technology points. The higher these points, the higher the game will score. Although it will also score based on the choice of graphics, of your choices during the development stages, and of the overall situation on the market. For example, at certain points the market can be leaning towards adventure games and stuff like that. So now we have racing simulation. That's kind of funny. I don't think I ever developed a racing simulation game before. So, my opinion is that we won't really focus that much on the story. You can see that the overall time allocation as I lower the story decreases. We will definitely go a lot with the gameplay. That's very important. And maybe I'm going to lower the engine a bit, because I don't think that's that important. Gameplay is the most important thing in racing simulation out of these 3. So let's confirm it, and now you will see the bubbles coming up. So we gain the research point, technology points, some design points. Okay, we have 6 design points and 2 technology points. Development stage number 2 of the Crazy Wheels. Dialogues, level design, and artificial intelligence. Dialogues, definitely not important. Let's lower them to this. Level design, though, I guess that's pretty important. Artificial intelligence, yeah, let's keep it as it is. We need some opponents to challenge our player, but we don't need them to perform that great, like for example in a strategy game. So I'm going to go with this. Again, this is going to give a massive boost level design to design, and artificial intelligence is responsible for technology points, I think, though I never really got that much into how the points are generated. It's just an observation. So we have 8 design points and 7 technology points. So now we can add or disable basic sounds, because this is development stage number 3. But we're going to keep the basic sounds because they make our game better. Though, check it out, they cost additional 5,000 to implement. Price of the game is also a factor, especially when you're running low on cash. So now we need to decide world design, graphic, and sound. World design I don't think is really important for a racing simulation game, so let's go like so. But graphics will be very important and sound will be semi-important. I guess like this. What do you guys think? I think that's okay. So this is the last part of this development stage. You can see we're getting some more points. Nice, 12 and 11, 13 and 11. Okay, now a major thing is that we fixed the bugs and we are in a finishing phase. Yes, you can see we're still generating extra points. Wow, that's awesome. If you leave it a bit in the finishing phase, you can get some extra bonus points after the time passes. Okay, no more points now. Oh, an extra bug. So we fixed it now. And let's finish the game. So now we will get the statistics for our game. We got 14 design, 13 tech. That's really not bad for a first game made. And here we are gaining the experience for our studio. Now, let me just clarify once again what happened at the end. When you finish the third phase, you will have had accumulated a certain amount of bugs, say 5. What your team, or at this point we, do is that they start fixing these bugs. And after they finish fixing these bugs, they start to generate extra points. They're like last tweaks to the game. Now, it paid us well to wait a bit this time. You don't have to. You can even release the games with bugs, but I never do that. Because no studio should ever do that. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, after that you can get some bonus points, and they can push the game from above average to awesome game. If you did major mistakes during the design, it won't save you, but it can be the topping on the cake that you need to succeed. So anyways, we have 14 design, 13 tech. We gain some experience notable with gameplay and level design. And Kenny McCormick himself gained 94 experience points. Now what's going to happen is we are going to publish the game and get a review for it. And depending on the score, it will sell. So hope, fingers crossed, for great ratings. Game review. The first reviews for our newly released game, Crazy Wheels, came in. Seven, beautiful. Wow, 9, outstanding game. 8, very good. And 8, very enjoyable. Nice, we gained really good score, so this game will sell, which is awesome. Now, when I close this window, you will see up here a new menu where the sales of the game will pop up. So you can watch there how the Crazy Wheels are being sold, how many copies, how many fans we gain. And what I'm going to do in the meantime is something called Generate Game Report, which is a special part of the game where you look back on what you did and research it, which of course gives us extra research points. Then we are going to look a bit on the research so that we know what the research is all about, and we'll move to the next game we will release.